Peace, family.
Oh shit, what's good?
I seen the pop-up come up.
What,
What's
what's
good, man?
nah, man? Just trying to spread a little light on today's topic on the power of creating proper alliance, partnership,
Mm-hmm.
uh,
Mm-hmm.
understanding the power of leverage and barter and trade.
Okay.
So
So,
I come up with these topics like I have topics all the time, but I never get to
mm-hmm.
actually doing it because it be happening every day in my life, and I just be
Right.
like, I be trying to just pull over and just do it because I forget to do it, and it be so much going on, but it be killing me
Mm-hmm.
sometimes, man. It be off like an experience I just had like 10 minutes ago type shit. It's
You're
like
right. You're right.
and like one person can actually represent a whole type of person. You know what I'm saying? A whole individual category of people. It's
Mm-hmm.
like this how a lot of our people think. You know,
Yeah.
they too cash hungry, too money hungry. It's like
Right.
they don't understand on building a foundation or building a relationship and trading things of value.
Yeah. Because our fiat don't have no value. It's about 85, 90% depleted anyway. That fiat don't have no value. It's done. Pretty much. Trying to set my hook up.
I was giving an example earlier where just as simple as because it's like every month we have our either our responsibilities and our little our additives that we do personally, like whether if we get our hair done and stuff like that, right?
Yep. Yep.
Unless you got somebody to personally do it for free or you do it yourself, that's money that has to come outside of your house or outside of your pockets to spend, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
so it'll make more sense for you to build with people that you can give an even exchange to, that you can barter with, that you can trade with, of equal value, equal or more value. Where
Mm-hmm.
put the person in a position where it's like, okay, okay, you do this for me, I do this for you. And so in essence,
Mm-hmm.
we saving both parties are saving money. In all actuality,
Yeah.
we putting each other in a position to actually make more money. Because
Yeah.
but I'm especially me, the things I offer in value is gonna save you money and make you money. So
Mm-hmm.
so I take a real offense, and I don't got no I don't got long hair. So my cuts is $25. You dig?
Mm-hmm.
So if I say
Yeah.
if I'm putting you, if I'm giving you knowledge, because I was saying earlier, like when you sit up, you especially you got long hair, so you could be, how long it take you to get
Mm-hmm.
your hair done?
Well, I do it myself.
Oh, you do it yourself. Now
Yeah, but if I
how long
did go,
somebody else?
it'll take about hour and a half.
Hour and a half. So let's say
Yep.
now you already then consolidated and eliminated that expense. So because you're doing it yourself. So that's
Yeah.
one thing. So obtaining the skills to do things yourself. That's
Mm-hmm.
general. You know what I'm saying? Or if it's something that you don't feel comfortable with doing yourself, and you need somebody, you or prefer somebody else to do for you on their behalf. Okay, so now you need somebody else's time, skill, and energy. Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Now eventually you want to build a relationship and rapport with that person to figure out, first of all, what does this person need? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So let me offer this person something and this is the thing. It's one thing to sell somebody something, and it's
Mm-hmm.
in between offering something that's a necessity anyway. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
It's like
Yeah.
that's like saying, like, hey, if you cut my, I got you on gas. Like you
Yep.
don't worry about gas for the week. I got gas cards or whatever.
Yep. Gas. Yeah. Exactly.
I'm offering you something that you're spending. If you got a car you drive, you spending money on a weekly basis, hands down. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Period.
So that's not a sale, that's an offer. So in that offer, if I say just take care of my hair and and I'm gonna take care of your gas. Period. That's our relationship.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Ain't it's
Yep.
no more exchange of there's no more exchange of cash. What is cash gonna benefit? How is cash gonna benefit you more than me putting gas in your filling up your tank every week? How?
Right.
But a dumb nigga will be like, will miss that message and be like, and still try to charge you for your hair.
Yeah, he'll still try to hit you for like, oh man, I really could use the man. Just throw me a few down there, because that's how cats hit you sometimes. You be like, man, okay, like you said, okay, if I give you this gas card, I got you for the whole week. Versus paying one time for some gas. Okay, I pay $25, $30 for my hair. That's barely a fill up. One day. And I give you gas cards for the whole week though. Like I can give you throw you 2 or 3 gas cards. What? Say $15, $20 on each of them.
Mm-hmm.
That's way more in exchange than just me giving you, okay, throw you $25 in cash. But that's serving you for one day.
Way more value. Way more value.
Yeah.
So yeah. you just messed up. So now the barber puts himself in a position where, okay, he prefers the cash because he just messed up that whole relationship right there, that business relationship. So it's like, so he's actually still putting himself in a position where he's making you still pay the $25 a week, but he's spending more money in return because he's spending more money in gas.
Yeah.
So he could have saved money. He could have saved money and got and actually that's like me coming in. If I'm giving you enough gas to last you the whole week, that's at least $50 to $60.
That's good 50 cents.
You know what I mean? So I'm in essence giving you a service that over exceeds the value of your weekly service and your personal endeavors.
Yeah, because personal travel along with work. So that's 2 things you knocked out that you gave that you got to give in return for, instead of just one time. Like I'm helping you, like not just a want, like I'm actually helping you what you want and what you need. Basically, in a sense.
We don't know how to barter and trade no more. We don't know how to come up with suggestions and ideas that benefit every party involved. You know.
Yeah. We need more of that. We'll be better off too if we started that. We'll be able to build more relationships and bonds with people doing that. Actually,
this is how the relationships are formed to keep the circulation of the money between ourselves.
Yeah, because everybody else do it except for us.
Yeah, that means that it should be It should be now. We should wake up one day and be like, whatever service that you need throughout the months, it's someone that you know that provides that. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
So whether you getting it for a discounted price or you guys just doing a complete wash all the way around the board because what you offer, either equals or exceeds the value of what they offering. No matter what, it's the relationship. And at the end of the day, that puts you in a situation, no matter if you're still working a 9-to-5 job or you're not, you actually see and keep more of the money that you so-called making. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
So I don't give a care about how much money you make. How much money can you keep for yourself?
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. That's the thing. It benefits more. It benefits more like that. And then if we kept it within ourselves, that allows our money to circulate within our circle more times instead of just going around one time. Our money barely make it one time. It barely circulates around us one time. Barely.
We don't know how to do business with ourselves.
Yeah. Well.
Mercy, or we wanna overcharge and do this, do that.
Yeah.
Like, it's not about it's money. The money is secondary. The first main thing in business is the relationship.
Yep.
The relationship holds more value than the money.
Yeah.
And
because the relationships builds that longevity too. That builds more. Yeah.
And this is the thing about business. Business doesn't have any feelings. Business don't have any emotions. So that means that, like, when we start getting into higher corporate type businesses, like these bigger firms and agencies and stuff like that. You got people that got that
Yeah.
type of power on them. Like you'll develop business relationships that with people that you actually don't like.
Yep. But there's
So
no emotion tied to it. So yeah. Yeah. So once you take the emotion out of it and be about business, you get stuff done because you're not tying that emotion to, oh, I don't like this person, so I can't, you know, I hear so many people, oh my gosh, I hear that so much. I hear people, oh, man, I don't deal with them because that, but what do they have to offer in return? Or what is, play more value than just the emotional aspect in it? Because that's our problem a lot. We tie too much emotion to our business. That's why we can't keep business with each other. That's one main factor, the emotion.
that you know what?
Yeah.
Okay, that's the point. That's something I thought about. It was a situation yesterday. Uh,
Yeah.
and that came across my mind. I meant to say something about that.
Yeah.
Emotion. So I think the topic was I think some of the worst mistakes you can make in going into business, starting a business, because it's another misinterpretation when starting a business, because people will tell you that, and this would be some good advice, but you gotta look on both
Mm-hmm.
sides. So
Mm-hmm.
that, well, you should get into a business that you love, and I would say yeah. I would say hopefully you do like or love the business that you try to get in, but
Mm-hmm.
it's a huge but in that. I say
Yeah.
yes, but you need to realistically strategize the type of business that you're trying to get involved in or establish versus the reality of where the world is that you need to sell that business to. So
Yeah.
that means that before, basically, you need to decide if the business that you love, does it make more sense for you to put all your time and energy into making that the front of your focus first, or you establish side businesses outside of that to help build yourself up to launch that type of business, and which may not be business that you love, but it makes more sense for you to get involved in these areas of business, maybe for experience, for the resources, for whatever, so
Yeah.
you can have what
Yeah.
you need to establish that for that business type of business to be successful.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
That
so so
makes sense.
so this goes back to business doesn't have any emotions and feelings.
Exactly.
It depends on your situation. So everything is a situation basis. Now,
Yep.
if you was born in a family of money and wealth, then you do what the hell you want based on how you feel, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
You got more room to do that because you got more room to fail. You could fail at a higher level, because the risk of you becoming bankrupt or poor, or because of a wrong decision, is, you pretty much got enough money to afford that. But if a
Yeah.
person that started from the bottom up, you can't afford these type of hiccups. So
No.
your strategic plans have to follow through, or it's gonna hurt you.
Yep.
You see what I mean?
Yep.
I would say starting off with starting from nothing, and you trying to, and this business needs to work, or you are gonna be fucked up, which
Yep.
a lot of us come from. I would say you put your money, your time into what makes sense first. Then,
Yeah.
and to put yourself in a position to make that leap into the business that you love and ideas that you
Yeah.
love. And while you
Yeah.
doing stuff that you don't necessarily love, you building the relationships, the experience, and
Yep.
areas that you need, because what you're doing is you're fulfilling the tasks needed and the experiences needed to, because if you don't do that, that means you need more capital to hire people to do that for you.
Exactly.
So what
Exactly.
is all you doing is acquiring skill sets,
Yeah.
because a
Skill
lot of
set.
needs done, you don't got to come out of pocket. You can keep that money in
Yeah.
your pocket and put more
Yeah.
advertisement in your business.
Yeah. It's like that saying, what they say, you do what you gotta do till you can do what you want or do what you can. So yeah, it tied back into that. You gotta do what you gotta do until you can be in that position where, okay, I can move like this now, and I can be able to do certain things without that worry and that certain thing tied to it, because you've done all the stuff that you might not have wanted to do, but you built those relationships and you were able to, you know, cross those bridges without burning them to be able to, you know, because you know, everything is typically like it's levels to it. You got to start from somewhere. You can't just jump way up here and think it. You got to start. You got to just take it step at a time, and that makes sense. It makes perfect sense. You got to.
You got to.
You
can't skip those steps. So it's not just about the idea. It's like a lot. I believe a lot of us have great ideas. You know, I don't think our people lacking vision at all, to be honest, except on some levels. But we have great ideas. But we do need to start. We do need to start expanding on our ideas, because at some point now it's getting kind of redundant and repetitive. Like we're pretty much, people are getting accustomed now to just repeating what other people have done because they're certain levels as they see somebody else, and that's like the wrong thing to do, because now you oversaturating that particular industry.
Yeah.
So you always want to do and renovative.
I think we need to expand more.
The
definitely got to expand
the
more.
easiest way to jump in the industry and to be a powerhouse or an important factor in the industry is find one that you love and desire, and find a void within that industry or within that market, and you fill that void. See one little service, and preferably develop a service or a product that plays like as a front door, meaning that if this shit pop, that means you will be the front door. That means everybody got to come through you before they even get to them, because that's how beneficial your service is amongst all parties involved that requires that service.
I understand that too a lot, because and funny you say that, because I could just even remember, even just with myself, like personally, I think like that now than how I was maybe just even a year and a half ago. Like I wouldn't even, you know, like it didn't even register. Like my thoughts wasn't even, because I wasn't around it enough, and plus I, you know, coming into learning, you know, the trades of commerce and stuff like that, it opened me up, because like we talked about through the conference, it's also a spiritual journey too, because it's, you know, you learn more about yourself going through this and going through the processes and doing stuff, you know, because like you said, it's a lot of, like I was doing repetitive things, like, why am I doing the same shit again? Like what, like this ain't, you know, like this, okay, this ain't working out. You gotta expand, do something different, like expand your mind, like far as, you know, and utilize, what do you love to do? What do you like to do? You know, because you know, and doing what you have to do in order to get to the point of doing what you love.
And now you're in a position to use what you got to get what you want.
Exactly.
And because now you did all the groundwork. You didn't obtain all the skills needed that you need to offer and service in your own business. Now you got a resume of experience and services that you can offer to other people, to others. You know what I'm saying? So now it's like a win-win situation. So now what you do now is you spend your time on developing the business you love now, and then for all the other skills you acquired, now you only time you need to be spending on that is finding the proper outsource. So now you need to find people that can outsource these services too, so you can still make and get a return from all the skills that you've acquired, but you don't got to spend your time actually doing that and performing the skills for other people, because you got to use your time to build the company that you love. So we build a front market. So let's say I'm right now by the grocery store, and we want to say, like, all right, real quick, what you mean by front door service that you can corner the market, so you get paid, you the first person that gets paid before everybody else do. Okay, we had a grocery store. What do a grocery store need? That's giving. This is giving gratitude or praise to a person that came up with the shopping cart locks, with the security locks.
Yeah. Right.
That's small but brilliant.
Yeah.
Small,
Yeah.
brilliant. Because
Yeah.
what you're offering is a service that's solving a problem that grocery stores go through, like the shopping carts. So many people stealing the shopping carts, so you ain't got to worry
Yeah.
about it anymore. Or they taking the shopping carts all in the lot. So now
Yeah.
that's causing liability, because a lot of the shopping carts, depending on the weather, can blow and hit somebody's car. So now you got
Yeah.
all type of stuff. So it
Yeah.
makes more sense for the grocery store to invest into that product and idea because of the liability and insurance claims that come along with
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know?
Yeah. That makes sense. And that's something small, like you said, something small like that makes a big impact. Makes
But
a huge impact on how that business is ran.
yeah. So but now guess what? We in that industry now. We started off with some wheels. Now we're in the industry now.
Mm-hmm.
Because we still got the relationship with these industry providers. Now we got a relationship with Jules, Walmart, Aldi.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So now it ain't
Yep.
nothing for us to introduce our new innovative idea product.
Yep. Yep.
Simple. See, we think too
Yep.
hard, and then we think we need too much damn. Think we need a lot of money to start off. We don't need a lot of money. If we
No.
don't got the money, we got to be more strategic and use our brains a little bit more.
Yeah.
We got to use our
Yeah.
resources a hell of a lot more, and not misuse the resource. See, people be having resources and they use and abuse it because they request the resource before they even ready to use it. So
Exactly.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
My man's got a bus, and my man's do this, do that. You calling your man's before you can even take care of your man's, before it can make
Yeah.
sense. So after a certain amount of time, your man's like, man, I can't keep doing this shit.
Right. Right. And then now it's a wrap.
Oh
Yeah.
man, you know, man, when this shit pop, man, I got you, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
We not 17 years old no more, talking about some
Yeah.
get rich quick shit and some hoop dreams and shit, and
Yeah.
or some rap shit. Man, you know when I blow,
Yeah.
man, fuck that shit. It gotta make sense now. It gotta make
Yeah.
sense now and later. You can't. We gotta respect. See that we come to people disrespectfully. We want their time and they resources, but we don't make it. We know how it can make sense, of course, if it blows up, of course, nigga. But how you
Mm-hmm.
gonna make it make sense for me now?
All right. All
Because
right. Make it make sense now.
right now, his rent is due on the first of every month. Right now, he got 3 kids. Right now, you know what I'm saying? Ain't no later.
Exactly.
All that other shit is promises and hopes and wishes.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
Because people haven't developed the skills on how to make shit work. Now,
Yeah.
I'm an honest believer now. We can actually strategize a plan to make shit work if you're doing it with the right people, and it's an art on making shit work off your own strength, where it's not where you got people involved that's not really directly involved, and they don't even know the significance of their involvement, but they're involved.
Yeah.
That's managing your relationships strategically. Because
Yeah.
they don't notice it, because it's not taking anything away from them. They don't notice it. You know
Yeah.
what I'm
Yeah. Yeah.
saying?
Yeah. That's true. That's real spit right there. Yeah. Yeah. So you're not putting them in a position where their resource or whatever they have is in jeopardy. Basically.
Nah.
Yeah, yeah.
And you might be
And
taking care of them on the back end on something else too. So they enjoy the relationship. You know what I'm saying? It's like that's what it's all about. It's like, to me, it's easy if people switch the roles that they're thinking.
Mm-hmm.
If you focus on my relationships, my first thing I'm trying to figure out is, of course, it's easy to see what you can use from other people or how other people can benefit. That's easy. You know, so a lot of times
Mm-hmm.
you can figure that out when you first meet somebody, right? So
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
but the science of it is for you to really figure out what you can offer this person.
Yeah. Yeah. What can you bring to the table? Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. Yeah, because it's enough that people don't realize it's enough room for everybody. Everybody can pull a seat up to the table. Let's, but like you said, we got to have the right approach and not abuse it and not, like becoming so disrespectful with some of this stuff because some people burn the bridge before they even got to it.
Oh yeah, especially talking about black folks and see this how you be knowing like man, so many situations. Black folks do not know how to deal with money, breaking bread with each other.
Yeah.
And people will start showing people will start showing symptoms that they're gonna be a problem when it comes shit down to money before the money even comes.
Before it even comes, that's when you know. Yeah.
The symptoms if you're paying attention, and they'll be like,
yeah,
tripping, bro. You like, you know what I'm saying? Like, or they
like
start acting extra like authoritative and shit. Like,
yeah.
I think we need to have a meeting, man. Shit, we gotta like, or black folks with me too, man. I'm gonna talk about black folks because I know my folks. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
yeah.
like, and these are the symptoms. We gotta break out these habits. It's like, okay, we start getting into business. Well, we gonna start our own business, yo. We got a name. We got incorporated. We official now. No,
yep.
Not official.
They're not official.
Goddamn EIN, some articles of incorporation, and you see your name on a piece of paper. That's a piece of paper. And
yep.
and that business is not a business until you're able to survive off it and then live off it.
Yep.
Until that point, is labeled as a hobby. Let's get over it. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
But you still want to operate and move as it is a business, so you can make it a business. So at the same time, it's like a double-edged sword. But people do not know how to break bread, and we be talking about small money. People be like That's why typically I didn't get so infected with that type of shit. I just every business plan I come up with that involves other people, damn near everyone. All my money is my money. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
I develop a system where everybody gets paid, but everybody money goes in their own pocket. You know, it's nobody issuing out because and all it is basically supply and demand. Like, okay, you offer this service, you offer that. I don't care if you're making $100 million a year. I don't want none of your money. You know,
right?
Unless I'm the headquarters. Typically, then I usually don't even get in those stuff like that because it is simpler when you unless if I didn't know a person personally, that'd be different. A stranger, maybe so. I have broker fees and stuff like that. But for close people, keep. I don't want to see your money. Just go ahead, keep your money.
No, like I don't get because it's gonna be some problems.
Want to know why? If they start off making more than you in their service, and then you end up making more at the end because you being innovative and creating other ways and stuff like that, what's gonna happen is they're gonna start looking at your plate. See, don't look at don't look on why you over here on my plate, B? Boy, this is only for people close to you because they can look over at your plate. So
because they
you know what I'm saying? Let's keep it real simple. You know what I'm saying? And let's make sure all this shit is on paper too, because people start to tend to forget shit. You can't forget nothing that's on this paper.
We got a contract.
So before I make my argument, and black folks get a contract. Before I make my argument, let's look back at Article 3, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like get very forgetful when money and business shit.
Oh, niggas get to forget. Niggas will forget quick. You said what you had did. Oh no, man. When you got that contract, look, we can go back to this paper. Look, we got this. This is in.
It's a lot of business and in black business. Now that's just in general though, cause I got like my starting team right now. We got history. We don't go through that shit. But I'm talking about in general.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah. In general, you have to be around those you trust.
Because what happens is you got to work your way up until you start meeting these individuals and building with individuals you can operate on a different level on. But up until you still got to work with what you got. So,
Yep.
so if we work with what we got to understand the conditions of these people.
Yeah.
Like,
Right.
you my brother, you my uncle, I don't care if you my mama, uncle, brother. That don't mean that
Yeah.
these people are competent enough in business to be the vice president and shit.
To be exactly. But you know, like you said, go back because they think just because that's my cousin or that's so they think they are they automatically supposed to be in that position. It don't work like that. Or like that ain't how that works. It's just like it's how we operate with each other. And like you said, contract. You got to like because people they forget quick. As soon as something go down, they forget quick. Well, remember that? What's it like? No.
I don't have no problems no more. Now,
Yeah,
we gotta stop
yeah.
all these damn business meetings too all the time. Every time you turn around, we had a meeting, we had a meeting, we had a meeting. You go to these damn meetings, they don't talking about shit.
No.
Or repeating the same shit that we talked about before. Like,
Yeah.
for me showing up at a meeting, I have to physically prepare, get in the car, spend gas money, meet up with you, look at you in your face.
Yeah.
Me,
and it done cost you to go talk about they not getting nothing done.
And not nothing done though. Yeah. So it's like, that's the worst, bro. It'd be like 5 niggas involved in shit, and everybody has to catch on right away. So you got to keep repeating shit for folk ass, and then you got to keep repeating shit for him. Like it's like he listens fast but learns slow type shit. But,
yeah.
There's like everybody got to know. This is my thing. Everybody got their own trades and skills. You should never be in a situation in business where you gotta overly explain like what you're doing, how you're doing it, why you're doing it. Maybe in some cases, I don't know. Maybe that's when you work for somebody. But me, it's like this is what I think.
When you usually working for somebody, you're right. Yeah.
I know a lot of people might not do with this, but honestly, with me, it's like either you fuck with me or you don't. You know what I'm saying? Because this is my thing. When it comes to business and me doing business with people, I tell people all the time, it's about what you know and what you can do, but that's not the reason why I'm doing business. I'm solely doing business with you because of who you are. You know what I'm saying? So it's all about the relationship that we have. You know what I'm saying? On me knowing, because this makes the best business partners. It's like if you could say I know that person. You know what I'm saying? To the point where it's like we could damn near read each other's thoughts. Like it's been times with me and one of my brothers. We'd be in real heated business meetings and stuff or situations that we can't verbally talk right there at the table.
Right.
But when I give him that look or he give me that look, I know
he know what you thinking. He like, oh yeah.
What's understood don't need to be explained. So
exactly.
Stop and go over and have a meeting about some shit. No, you have the most powerful people in business or partnerships and relationships in general is the ones that had a relationship that was understood don't need to be explained. Where you already know, so if that person going to a business meeting without you, see, you need people that can do things without you, without being instructed. But at the same time, you know that they gonna handle the situation the way they would handle it with or without you. You know what I'm saying? If I make a business decision, I'm making it out of the best interest for myself and for you. The way to do that, I would have to know deeply the things that you would look at. Like it's like if you was in a room, I know you would be paying attention to this, or you would be, and I know how you think, so I damn near gotta be you and me at the same time.
Yeah. And it's knowing their strengths and weaknesses. Like, okay, I know this person right here. I already know what they thinking when they bring this up. Like, I already know he already on that. Like, okay, and then they weaker points, but you able to actually balance that out by picking up. That's like, well, I'm more in tune with this. So I already know that this person they gonna handle this off rip. Like I know this is gonna go down. Like we ain't even got to discuss that. We ain't got
Yeah.
to talk about that. Nothing. It's good. And
Just let me just update me on what happened. You know what I'm saying?
yep, let
So
me know what happened. Yep,
that's the
yep,
only thing we
yep,
talking about. Like
yep.
so I went and met with so and so today. All right, so look, so this is what we gonna do. We probably gonna hit them with this, blah 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 blah. They be like, so what you think? Like yeah. So blah 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 blah. I say my 2 cents because this is the thing. When you got people in position, they should only be in that position if they can handle that position independently.
If they
So
can handle it, yeah,
fully
yeah,
explain and go and call you on like that's stupid. You waste too much
yeah,
time. Why are you
yeah,
doing it? Those are people that don't get nowhere because these niggas had too many meetings.
yeah,
Y'all meet and talking and y'all
yeah.
ain't moving.
And they smart and they call you for every little thing. What's supposed to do about that? Well, such said this. So, oh my gosh, that's
I
that's
can't
the worst.
do business with workers, man. I only can do business with bosses.
Mm-hmm.
If you can't handle a boss handle his own business up
Yeah,
underneath the stairs. So
yeah,
I'm confident in whoever is representing me or my business at that present time that they're gonna do what they need. But I'm gonna know the areas that they might like in, and I'll come cover that at a later date. You know, when I need
yeah,
to. But nah, that
yeah,
shit.
yeah. It's crazy. Yeah, definitely.
Our people, man.
Yeah, we got a lot of work to do. We got a lot of work to do. A
Because
lot.
because because we want a lot though. You know what I'm saying? The
Yeah,
people, our people
yeah,
want the world. They
yeah,
want riches. They want all this.
yeah, yeah, yeah. And a lot of it comes from how we so-called been programmed to to think and feel about each other too. Like we got to get out of that program, that mind frame is like we got to get out of that. Because it is keeping us from actually growing further than we. It's stunting our growth. We're not growing further than it's just like we in the same place and not progressing more. We could be progressing way more if we just those simple principles of, like you said, taking the emotion out. Know who you're dealing with. If you don't know, put yourself in a position to be around people who know. Like be around bosses. You can't get nothing done if you around the same people that don't want to see you grow. Because
Remember
you
what
get
you said
people that's
earlier.
mad when your growth and they looking, oh, okay, you doing that. Oh, okay. They say that little funny little stuff. You already know, like,
Say
okay,
those little
I
words of
see.
doubt. Like, man, that
Yeah.
did ain't man. You ain't.
Well, oh, what's the one? It must be nice.
Must be, yeah, it must be. Nigga.
It
But
must be nice. Oh, okay, I see you.
what you said earlier,
With that one, oh, I see you.
yeah,
I see you. You get that. Yeah.
what you said earlier about you was like a point in time, you pretty much repeating the same cycle, doing the same shit.
Yeah, I was repeating the same patterns. And it you don't realize how much it affects you. Like I didn't realize how much it affected me until I stopped in my tracks. Like,
and
whoa,
you reevaluate it.
okay.
You don't really know how
Yeah,
much time went past either, because
yeah, yeah,
the concept of time actually slows and can speed up. It's like you could be doing the same shit for years. I was doing
yeah,
shit for at least 10 years. I'm looking like,
yeah,
wait a minute, wait a
yeah,
minute. You're like, what year is it? Like, hold on. It's
yeah,
like so now when you start backtracking and evaluating, okay, what is the root cause of this? And
yeah,
I conclusion of this. What happens is it don't matter how brilliant and what type of potential you truly have, which all of us have greater potential outside of everybody's imagination. But the thing
yeah,
is that if you're not, it doesn't matter who you have the potential to be. You're only gonna be who yourself allows self to be based on your surroundings, the people that
yeah.
you surround yourself with.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Because it's just like that best friend syndrome. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like typically, it's even we picked that up when we was growing up as kids. Typically,
Yep.
you and your homies, y'all act alike, y'all talk alike, all
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
So eventually,
Yeah.
y'all start thinking alike because when we was
Yeah.
younger, we thought that shit was cool and cute.
We
You
thought
know?
that shit was cool.
So that programming never stopped when you become an adult because you still
Yep.
start same conversations on the same levels, because unless those people start elevating. But the problem is that
Yeah.
all of us are not going through elevation at the same time. Guess what
Yeah.
happened? Bro went to college, and he don't really fuck with
No,
us.
yeah.
But bro did.
Yeah.
They tapped into a higher part of themselves.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it's not that I don't fuck with you. I love you like just like, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
for real.
Like, my thing is, like, if I hang out with you every day now, what the fuck are we talking about?
What are we talking about? We not growing. Yeah.
What's the objective?
Or you get that. Yeah. You get that. I ain't heard from you.
All
I
right.
ain't heard.
You don't fuck with us no more.
You don't fuck with us no more. I done got that. I know.
Hey,
Yeah,
I don't force nobody to change and level up unless you keep trying to push yourself in my circle. If you want to push yourself in the circle, we're gonna push your ass back. So you gonna level up or not with us. Ain't no running around it, nigga. You level the fuck up or get the fuck on.
Level up. Yeah, nigga.
Blood or not. And if you blood, I'm gonna be even hard on you.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Any one of my kinfolk on here that know me, know goddamn well you better level the fuck up or get fuck around. I love you to death. I love you.
Yeah.
This is my thing. I can love you to death, but I won't let you kill me or hinder me.
Exactly. That's right.
You know why I'm at when you ready?
Yeah. Yeah.
Because we got a syndrome. Good people with great hearts have this, and great potential in life have this problem that comes along with that naturally. That you want to bring everybody up with you at the same time, right?
You want to see everybody shine.
Right.
Everybody.
We got to break that, because now it's a time where it's like you got to get to your destination, or else your family will not get there. So if you want to break up, you got to get there first, so you can go back and let them know, get them the exact directions. But you can't be figuring out how to get there while they're lingering on behind you, because you got to keep slowing down and backtracking and be like, nah, man.
Yeah, backtracking.
No.
Yeah.
So now those that's ready, they gonna see you. They gonna see you, and they gonna find you something. You gonna turn the block, like, oh damn, what's up, bro? Oh yeah, that means they on the same path at the same speed. That's fine.
Yeah.
Together.
Yeah.
But I tell people, if I'm climbing a mountain, I'm not climbing a mountain for myself. Because if I get to the top of the mountain, I'm throwing down the ladder.
Yeah. Come on, climb up.
I will not let you put too much weight on my shoulders. If you start tugging too much, I'm cutting that bitch.
Yeah. Because if I don't, we all gonna fall. If I don't.
But I won't let you kill me. And you sacrificing me is you sacrificing all of us. So fuck that shit. That's it's like you got to get that tough love shit, and they'll But hey, no feelings no more. You know what I'm saying? Because you got a bigger job to do.
Yeah. I just went through that. I know. Like, I just went through it not too long ago. That's why I brought it up, because it hit home like, damn, man, what am I doing? Because when it happens like that, you have to catch yourself literally like, okay, I got to quit doing this shit, because, because it stunts your progress. Like, I even just think back within just the past month, like, if I wasn't doing what I was doing or dealing with certain things, I would have been able to catch, or I would have been able to counteract like certain things. Just say for even my vehicle, I would have been able to been on top of that before that even happened. And just off of just being thrown off from moving too fast, dealing with other people, I'm in a position now. I feel like, okay, I'm starting all over. But in actuality, instead of letting it take me down, I'm like, okay, I learned from it more than anything. Like, I've been able to take this. Okay, now you should have been more focused on catching up on reading on this, instead of out doing this, helping somebody else with their shit. And now your position now you in a, you know what I mean? So, but just can't give up.
It's real. Yeah. But you know what? As long as we learn from our mistakes, to me, that's not failure. Failure is
that's not an L. That's a win.
Fucked up. And you don't know why the fuck. You know what I'm saying? because most people can't take responsibility. You know what I'm saying, for the
Yeah.
situation. Like they point the blame. Oh, they did this and
Yeah.
these motherfuckers. No, what did you do? You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It's like
Yeah.
once you do that, it's not a failure. It's a life lesson.
It's a lesson.
Yeah.
Like I say, an L is a lesson. It ain't a loss. So
Everybody got their story. All the rich that started or the wealthy that started from the ground up for real, all got their story. They all have documented facts of having way 10 times, 100 times more failures than success. So they really realize what it means and how to actually become successful in what you're doing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Because a lot of people, you gonna fail 1,000 times. You got to get back up 1,001.
They
1,002. You got to get
it's like
back up.
somebody gives you the answer, but you don't understand the significance of what they tell you because it seems so broad and so simple. Like this. You can do anything you want to do if you put your mind to it. That's really it. Because all reality, that's how success. That means that you're focusing on the things that you need to do to become successful. Because you put in order to do it, you got to be thinking about it. So you got to be putting your mind to it.
Yeah, it got to be on your mind. You got to block them distractions out and keep the people who ain't good for it, stay away from. Because
I live with it. I sleep with it. I live with it and I sleep with it. To the point when I wake up, I'm dissecting answers I got while I was asleep.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep, that's when that's when your focus on point. You on point with what you need to do. That's when you know you in the right mind frame. Because it's on you when you sleep. It's on you when you wake up. You constantly trying to, okay, I gotta do this. No, I can't, because it's all your mind. You ain't letting nothing get in the way. Nobody, nothing get in the way, and it's contagious. Because like people in their right mind, when they see it, they're gonna be like, man, you know what I mean. I need to start doing, like, I feel that they ain't gonna try to pull you back or say nothing to throw you off or to knock you off your progress, because it's to them, they fed off of it, and it fed them in a good way. Basically, like, okay, I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna start doing that. Then, like I'm gonna keep my mind focused on what I need to.
Yeah, definitely.
Mm-hmm.
I tell people we gotta watch the words we use too.
Spells. We speak spells. They don't call it spelling for nothing. They don't call it spelling for nothing. We got to start speaking good mantra and stuff over ourselves, because them words, and it carries frequency when you down yourself, or you be like, damn, like that carry frequency. It came out. That came out into the universe when you spoke something, or you said something that, like, now you got to deal with it, because now that what was in here, the manifested out into this physical form, and people don't realize, man, that stuff. You start being aware of it when you become more conscious of it. When you ain't conscious of it, it's dead. It's like you don't even think, like, at all.
It's like, be careful with using that B word, broke. Every time I use it for an example, I subconsciously, like, rebuke it. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
I hate using it for an example, but it's like, because if you really truly think about what that word resembles or represents, that's just like when we say the word, where you say slavery. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Automatically, that word produces the thoughts of what that was. You see what I mean? So the thought provokes the emotion, and the emotion provokes the energy and frequency that it brings. So so that's what I'm saying. Like we can't use, especially if we trying to break ourselves out of the condition of being that B word. You know what I'm saying? We have to use. People think like they too emotional. It's like they ask person how they doing. They start tell you, ever have somebody that start getting, like, had this negative spill about how they doing. It's like, man, I'm out, man, I'm fucked up, man. This that, man. And then I didn't talk to
right now.
some fucked up, like be like, I'm like, man, you can't be. I'm like, you good? I'm like, now just appreciate that you got this and got this because it could have happened that way. Man, fuck, I don't even give a fuck, no man. Fuck all the motherfuckers. I'm like, now some people talk
Yeah.
to me, they don't even care about life. And I'm like, damn,
Yeah.
don't you care about life? She's like,
Yeah.
man, fuck that. I mean, I don't get. I had people tell me they don't care if they live or die. Now those people, yeah, will never hear from me again. So it's
Yeah.
like, it's like because you're provoking a whole nother type of energy now. And
Yeah. And then it leaves with you when you be like, damn, man, why I sit up there and listen to that shit off? Now that shit throw me like it'll throw you off.
Now you gotta go. Yeah, you have to go cleanse yourself now, literally. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You gotta meditate that shit off. You gotta manifest that shit off, everything, because that shit will stick to you. And if you don't
Yeah.
wash it off, it has to reveal itself in your life in some type of way. And I can't have that shit.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
We can't be using these. Call me anything in the world. Do not call me broke.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now, you might have be in a certain circumstance where the money is not in your pocket at that very second to do.
Yeah.
But the last thing you need to do is proclaim yourself as being without.
Yeah. Don't even say that. Don't even put that spirit on you. Don't put that energy because people, we say it all the time. Shit was, man, broke, man, shit, man, just shit fucked up out here, man. I mean, you be like, God damn, like here they go.
Guess what type of life you're gonna live? It's fucked up out here. You just said it's fucked up out here. So
Fucked up out here. So you gonna keep living a broke life because you keeping that broke thoughts and those broken words over you.
Biggest problem is that men and women got this bad. I think women might have this a little bit worse than men. Where you got the groups that they call each other on the phone. Every time you have that person that every time they call you, they got some bullshit.
I'm gonna hit you right back, bro. I'm gonna hit you right back. Yep.
Every time they call.
Yeah.
Every time they call the negative shit they got, they man, let me tell you about this motherfucker, man. I'm tired of this. I'm like, dude. Well, I don't have those type of calls no more. But the thing is,
man, you have to get rid of them.
no, it don't even see, because I broke that spell. Until you break that spell, it's like you have to give, just like in the contract world, you have to give consent. You know what I'm saying? In order for them to address you. So it's like, so you gave the invitation for these disturbed spirits to interact with you because they can get they can transfer your energy out into them because they know that you're a good spirit.
Yeah.
So they need you to say some words and say some this and entertain what they say. But we should not even entertain that shit.
It pertains to that. And it's funny, majority of these institutions operate like that. They gotta have your consent, verbally, written, whatever, in order for them to intervene into your energy and into your it's crazy.
No, I can't have those type of conversations.
Yeah.
It happened.
I remember, man, this is crazy. I remember me and my brother, we were about 12, 13, man. This how our mentality was because, you know what I mean? I had a childhood, I say, or whatever, but it was a point in life, man. It was so crazy around, my mentality, we used to exercise, work out, trying to lift and stuff. And people just like, man, why y'all be living cause this is where our mentality was, cause shit, if I get locked up, if I go to jail, I can handle myself.
Exactly.
That's where I was. My mind was gone.
That was the whole motivation. Every push-up.
Yeah.
It's like, shit,
I'm pushing up shit. If I go, because we was around that, that's all we do, because the environment, we was in that. Yep. Man, I was messed up. I tell people, I said, man, damn. I said, man, I done came a long way because I was messed up. My thinking I was literally to that point, I'm ready. But I'm preparing myself, my mental, I'm preparing myself to be locked up, basically. Yeah. Because if I go in there, it was just crazy, man. I'm just thankful that.
It's still an art to that, though. It's always good in every so-called negative, and that's the balance. So it's still to this day, I would say, yeah, anytime I'm hitting the punching bag, anytime I'm training with some weapons and doing this, doing that,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
I'm preparing for war.
Yeah, because we are.
It's
Yeah.
like this. It's like
Yeah.
because we're still in a world and society where things could happen. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Or just in general, it don't got to be good or bad. The point is that experiences happen. You know what I'm saying? A circumstance can reveal us anything, or a
Mm-hmm.
basic challenge.
Mm-hmm.
We gonna have challenges on many. So at the end of the day, we're guaranteed to have this in the experience of life. We're guaranteed to have mental challenges, spiritual challenges, and physical challenges.
And
So,
physical.
in essence, all you're doing is just preparing yourself for these challenges.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It don't matter how many books you read. Shit, add that up. Keep hitting them push-ups. Keep hitting them dips.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
we still have to have the warrior mentality. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It's just like
Yeah.
if you just like Master Bruce,
Yeah.
a monster, but
Yeah.
was actually damn near a greater philosopher than a martial artist.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
No. The smarter I get, the stronger I gotta get.
Yeah.
I'm saying
Yeah.
because you already know the perception or whatever. It's like people will challenge you.
Yeah. People will.
And I know the condition. I know it's like always knowing what you're doing. Think about the Malcolm X's and the Martin Luther Kings. Anytime you making it your job and your destiny to uplift people, you have to know how to defend yourself.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you do. Because it's a lot coming with it. Yeah.
Physically or on a whole nother level, like on some Raymond Reddington shit. I don't know if people are familiar
Yeah.
with Black. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like we have to build certain alliances of power. So and the only reason I build certain alliances is for for motherfucker try to fuck with it.
If they come in, we ready.
I know I can deal because it's levels to the shit. Because
It is.
the street shit is basic. That's basic shit.
Yeah.
I'm talking about
Yeah.
real. When shit get real, when you start having motherfuckers of certain agencies that motherfuckers is employed to get that phone call and run up on
Yeah.
motherfuckers. It happened. Like motherfuckers that disappear artists. Like how to make people disappear for real.
Yeah.
You gotta have people in place.
Yeah. It's serious.
You gotta
it's
have
serious.
Where you can vanish to if you need to. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't play no games with that, bro. I'm on it. You know?
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
Even if it's not, you know what? It's not. Even if it's not even the so-called enemy, I know that based on the conditions of my people or the people, that the same people that you try to uplift will be the same people that are trying to assassinate you or be a part of assassination.
Yep. Yep. In most cases, it happens like that. In most cases, it'd be the ones that's sitting right next to them in the picture.
They're more accessible to you than anybody.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Them usually the motherfuckers they hire.
Yep, them be the ones they hire. You know them, they move, be the one in the picture next to them. That was him.
Those are the craziest. And see, we only learn skills like that from coming from the streets because you acquire a certain survival skill. You know what I'm saying? That no other race of people, you know what I'm saying, is able, because it only comes from experience. Can you acquire this?
Yeah. Yeah.
You get
street cats make the best business people.
A whole nother sixth sense. You can smell it and you can be like, wait a minute, this
something.
You know what I'm saying? Easy. Yeah. And we can take advantage of these skills in other levels. That's the thing. That's why
we can.
It's like okay, you went to the school called Streets. Did you get the message? Did you get the point? Yeah. Okay. Now graduate and utilize these skills on a higher level now.
Yep.
Apply that to some other shit.
Yep. Right. And that will make the best. We'll be able to make the best business people be having that mentality, because you see things, and And it's crazy. Like you could see things before, almost literally before it happened, and you can feel people out a certain kind of way.
You can.
You be like, man, I don't like they vibe, man. That vibe ain't really. I ain't finna. And 9 times out of 10, when that hits you, you be right if you listen to it.
You want to know some powerful shit, bro?
What?
Is having the ability to premeditate things before they happen. It's actually a opportunity to go in and change like destiny almost. You know what I'm saying? Like fate, like that, because if you can visualize, when you visualize an image happening in a way, it actually happened. You know what I'm saying? Instead of happening mentally in your head or whatever. So if you can manifest that whole possibility in your head and replay everything out, and then see, I something like this. I can replay something that can end up ending in a negative way.
Yeah.
And I can accept that. I say, okay, if I go this route, it could possibly end like this. So what I'm gonna do is I see that. So, but now since I see that, it's like having a forewarning. You know what I'm saying? So now that I see that it's a ditch right there, I know, and I still got to go down this street though. So now when I go down the street, I'm gonna switch lanes right here. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm gonna do. But the thing is, I'm gonna replay the whole scenario in my head, and I'm gonna show myself acting it out in a certain way. So I seen it. So it's like literally, bro. I know certain situations. I had to change my fate. I had to. And you can change, and that's how you damn near can control the people around you.
Yeah.
Especially the ones that don't have your best interest. Like people like I fuck with quite a bit of people that people are either scared of, or people be like, man, you need to watch. You might need to watch, bro. Like people, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck what somebody's intentions are. Your intention has nothing to do with me. You know what I'm saying? You can have every intention in the world, but once you're able to rip the face off somebody and able to see them before they even reveal themselves, it's like it just don't happen. You know, it just don't happen the way they expect it to. It's like
you manipulated that. You basically manipulated that time and space because I believe we travel all the time and not even really thinking about it, because you could be talking to a person and they thinking about what they finna do tomorrow. They're already in tomorrow. And just in that moment, on a subconscious level, they already then went to tomorrow or something like that. And we have the ability to go back into the past.
Yep. And that's how we learn ourselves too. By going back into the past.
Yeah.
And the people
I have more deja vus nowadays than I ever had. I have way more deja vus than I ever had. Like damn, I seen this.
Yeah.
I be tripping like too much.
Every time I feel it, I'm like, damn, because you know they say every time you deja vu, they change something in the Matrix. They change. So I'm like, fuck, what these niggas up there doing, man? You know what I'm saying? For real though, like we
dang, I'm in this mug. Yeah. You done neo'd your way out of it.
Yeah.
You done neo'd your way into it, so they know.
That's all it is. Like we are the musicians. We like you say, like manipulating time and space.
Yeah.
Because you want to know why? It's like like right hand up to all creators and all the guys. Literally, if I see a problem, first of all, I put my energy into obtaining supreme consciousness to always communicate with me if there could be a problem.
And if they could.
And once I play that out, I'm already manipulating the end and putting in the escape route and the whole. I'm putting it in the story. So just in case it do happen.
Yeah.
But when we restructure time and reality like that, it typically doesn't ever happen, because it's like we destroy the possibility of victory.
Yeah.
On the other side. So it's like, so it's no point of fearing anything. It's all about our fear of being unconscious, actually.
Yeah. I fear that. Oh man, I hate that. Yeah.
Our fear of not knowing.
Yeah, not knowing.
and not anything around me. I fear not knowing myself.
Yep. Not knowing.
Which is another thing. So for the simple fact that I know myself, like I can never worry about anybody outside of me. Especially once you realize you're not a human being. Once you realize you're beyond human, and the fact of death is not a fact, it's an illusion. It's like what really can go on? It's like because my thing is like this. If you be the dummy to try to pull my lifeline on this physical third dimensional flesh, you have a big problem with me on the other side. And you don't so like most people can't deal with you in your physical flesh. But if you want to escalate this to the fourth and the fifth, and you know, because the only individual that would challenge your flesh is people that don't have that in the other dimension. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Exactly.
That's why they gotta pick and bully with people and stuff like this in the physical flesh. Because these are the weakest motherfuckers on the planet.
Yeah, they the weakest motherfuckers around.
Because they ain't figured out what they are yet.
Yeah. Because they try to use the fear and turn that fear against you. That's the only thing they can feed off of is their fear. Because they know that like a lot of people who are not conscious, they feed off. Man, it's crazy. And then going back to the book, man, that book, you know, I got a digital copy of the book. So it'll give you a link. Like you like in it because it got certain stuff when you get the digital. Like it clicked to some stuff on YouTube. I said it was about the what was that about? It was just what we was talking about, the subconscious, how they use certain things to subconsciously attack you. Right. You know, in a situation, and like just even when people experience it, even when it's deep as, even when people even experience so-called their near-death experience, how they might have seen somebody that really wasn't them, but that's what they plan on to get you to, take your consciousness.
Well, you say you got the digital copy of the Word Magic book?
Yeah.
I didn't know it was a digital copy.
Yep, it's right on Amazon. I got it from my Prime, my Amazon account, and it gives you some links. Yeah, I'm gonna have to post some of those links. So since you know the book, I'm gonna have to send you the links and tie to some of the stuff it has, because it has a lot in it that it breaks down for people that don't really just learning about certain things, and because everybody don't know about anagrams and what gematria and all this stuff is. So it kind of breaks that down, and it gives you examples that been right in our face in movies, TV shows, everything.
Yeah.
It tripped me out.
Yeah. So you would agree too now, like the information that pertains to, because it's talking about the basics of things. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it didn't get deep.
But that's where everything lies. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's the root. It started with a seed, a small little seed, and so it's like once you start pulling things out from the root and from the seeds, it's like everything else is revealed on the higher. It's like, because that's what it means when at the part in the Matrix when Neo was like, "What the fuck? Y'all not even real." Like when he stopped.
Yeah, y'all ain't even real.
Like oh. Like that's what that means, and like until you really that goes over 99% of people's head. That's why I tell people, watch the Matrix over and over and over and over.
Yeah.
And over.
Yeah.
And over.
Yeah. And over.
Sometimes you can watch it literally several times. Matter of fact, on the majority of period of time, if I'm stuck in limbo somewhere in my life, mentally or spiritually. It's not just the Matrix, because the energy can tell me, my spirit can tell me to go read this book, or go watch this movie tonight, or I'm just scrolling like, and I'm like, wait a minute, maybe I need to click bow, and see, people don't realize every action that you apply, and every time you give your attention to something, you actually transfer. You have
energy
information or give information. But
Yep.
I'm gonna use the opportunity to link in to transfer energy and information out instead of just giving my
Yeah.
energy. Because if you're
Yeah.
not doing that, you're just giving your energy away freely.
Yeah.
I need
Yeah.
to transmit back, you know, because
Yeah.
the answers to all this shit we doing. That's why I be telling people. They be like, "Well, what should I do? What should I?" It's not one manual you can read. It's like it's all around you. It's all
Yeah.
around.
You gotta
Answers are everybody you meet. Your answers are in everything.
everything. You gotta be open to see it. Like people only halfway open. They not seeing the other. Like it's all around us. It's all around us. And then one thing, what was it? One thing, the word, what the word neo mean? World. I think like to world, the word neo mean like to world. You have to use everything around you. And it took the word world, and then it took the other word WIRL, and
Yep.
then the word world, and it flipped that. It talk about that at the beginning. I love that. And I
Yeah.
started watching the. I went back and watched it again. Like,
That's true. And you know what? It takes a lot of time to digest and break down the Matrix 2 and the Matrix 3,
yeah,
especially Matrix 3, because it was some
yeah,
bullshit on the back end on the production of that, but
yeah,
it was still she still revealed what she was trying to reveal if we was able to really you know, eliminate the bullshit distractions
yeah,
inside. It was kind of slow. It was kind of like, what is going on here? That's good, but
yeah,
after you remove all that shit, you able to see the whole, because Neo was stuck in limbo on the third one.
yeah,
Stuck
yeah.
in,
He was.
you know, and we get caught in limbo during certain levels of conscious shifts. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Like it's like I know I'm supposed to be going somewhere, but I don't know where. You know where you went before. You know what you just accomplished basically, but you know you at a point where you can go further. But where do I go? Which direction? So he just stuck.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
And that sometimes we just need a jump start. You know what I'm saying? Just like we just
yeah,
put up jumper cables to the car, just to jump start. You know,
yeah,
I tell
yeah,
people back to the Matrix, and but then don't see. It's a duality with things. It's like
yeah,
some things people still would overly perceive and take too literally. If I give you a book that shows you the power of magic, I don't want you to get stuck on that particular magic. I want you to be aware
mm-hmm,
of it, and I want you to understand the power that you have to utilize your own magic. You see what I mean?
mm-hmm,
And can
mm-hmm,
no book tell you how to manifest your magic per
mm-hmm,
se. I say, and like, how do I do that? Anything. The power of magic is intent. What was your intent
mm-hmm,
to do that? That's how you provoke magic. It's just
mm-hmm,
like
yeah,
2000. 2010. I was drowning in debt, like retarded, like to the point where like I've always been independent ever since I ever left my people crib, like 19,
mm-hmm,
18, 19 years old.
mm-hmm,
Never went back. You know what I'm saying? So I
mm-hmm,
always had my own place, own car, own bed. I always
mm-hmm,
had, you know what I'm saying? That's why I be telling people shit off what the fuck I know. You know what I'm saying?
mm-hmm,
So
yeah,
it's like, I'm not telling you in no rocket science way, because I'm telling you that shit's some bullshit. I'm telling you exactly what you need to be focusing on. You know what I'm saying? To
mm-hmm,
survive. So it's like,
yeah,
so I'm thinking like, I had a slow season or whatever. That's what I have my graphic design company, my web company and stuff like that. You know, and it was just slow or whatever. So you know, I started getting hit with, you know, I think my car got towed like several
yeah,
times, getting pulled over with
yeah,
no license. I kept getting
yeah,
it out, and then right after I got it, I think one day I was going to some prep school or whatever. Come outside, it's a boot on the car now. I'm like, what the fuck? So
right,
all
right,
this hit me back to back. This is around the time when I was going into the conspiracy side of things, where I was realizing
yeah,
the world is extra fucked up. I was going into the Illuminati side and
yeah,
all that stuff.
yeah, yeah,
So I
yeah,
was trapping myself in the house. Like I had black curtains on the windows. I didn't want the outside world to seep into my
right, right,
all type of shit. You know, so it's like that was a real dark place. So that was to the point where I was thinking about like offing myself, like for a split second. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, man,
mm-hmm,
fuck this shit. I'm like, I
yeah,
ain't gonna
fuck
commit
that,
suicide or some shit, but I can tell.
yeah,
I realized what was going on. I identified. I identified that this is the war of the gods, the
Yep.
God and the God of war. See,
Yep.
I always
Yep.
had dramatic dreams when I was like a baby, like a toddler. You
Yeah.
know, and like
Yeah.
dramatic dreams, like an adult man shouldn't even be having. And it was always war, like a huge war, me in a big fight, but it'd be like devastating, brutal. You know what I'm saying? Bloody, but I always fucking survive. Be weird. Shit, I
Yeah.
wasn't supposed to survive. You know what I'm saying? So I kept having these type of dreams. So fast forward, I feel like 2010 I was going through my next chamber, but at then I could tell I felt it. They was like talking to me. They like basically I was in a position where it's like they was trying to push me against the wall to try to get me to break because I was breaking through the cycle of religion and all that other shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
it was like at a point, even though I always rejected that to a certain degree,
Yep.
like but I
Yep.
was trying to reach for a higher self. So in
Yeah.
your higher self, realizing God is you and God is within you, it's like they gonna try to break your ass down. So
They gonna try to.
people think that when you go into these journeys and these directions and stuff in life, that your problems disappear. No, before you able to eliminate and control your circumstances, you know what I'm saying? You have to go through the war. You have to go through the challenge because that's how you know who you are. You know what I'm saying? So not until you defeat those challenges till you know who you are.
Yep.
You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? When I was like in the parking lot, I was literally about to say, Jesus, take the wheel.
Right. Take the wheel.
Take the wheel, Jesus. What the fuck? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
For
Yeah.
a second. Then I'm like,
Yep.
then immediately I'm like, man, fuck that shit.
Yeah. Hold on, man. I'm
You know
true.
what I'm saying? And then I start getting to my magic.
Yep.
This I did wrong though, and viewers beware of magic. This is why I say you got to be careful with certain. I had certain material that is very dangerous if you don't know how to read it correctly and ingest
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Very
Yeah. It's out here.
scripts out here, you know. So what I was doing was my intent was wrong when I went into it to get the information because my intention and hopes was to go in and get answers, or I was still going in like a religious mind state on and hoping this book or this magic saved me. You know what I'm saying?
The same. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, maybe I'm gonna go to the Buddhist temple. I'm gonna go. Then maybe Buddha can. If I do this, see that was good practice and a good lesson. But it wasn't. It's not meant for you. It should never be your intention to go somewhere to become free. You know what I'm saying? Or to expect anything outside of yourself to free you or to be able to give you divine knowledge, wisdom, and power. It's never. It's always inside of you. Anything outside of you only gives you another alternative understanding to your current level of understanding your reality. That's it. You add that to your
You add that to your. Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
You get the point. Now go take your ass home and go meditate. You know what I'm
And
saying?
go do it.
But for
Yeah.
you to up and say and to repeat, oh yeah, this is why I do this.
Remember?
I open out the job, right?
Right.
I'm trying to learn more about the culture and shit. Every answer was like, well, just take the car and just say this. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Is
What is this? Like,
they give you this little blue book and shit in Japanese. I'm like, then I gotta learn Japanese. No, you don't gotta learn to just say it. Oh, you don't want me to learn what the fuck the words actually means. You want me to say it. Look towards the altar when you're saying it. I'm like, where is this power? Where is this energy going to?
Going exactly.
Like, who's behind the boards on? Like, who's really getting? Like, what am I? I understand you guys are doing this shit, and everybody's intent religiously. Everybody has a religious intent, and they think they're being spiritual.
And they think they're being spiritual. Yeah.
Their religious intent is this: they're only doing this shit to solve problems, to get money, and to get some type of protection, somebody to save them from death. Or save them when they die, or save them from hell. If that's your intent, you're always gonna be a fucking slave to the matrix, as far as your consciousness.
Your
because
consciousness.
They tap into yours. They want you to tap into theirs to fuel theirs. I tell you, the power of the church is fueled by the people.
Yeah.
Even if it was Can't nobody say none of these guys ever exist. I tell people like, what you think? We think Jesus never exists? I say the concept of Jesus, of course it exists. Want to know why? Because it's a billion motherfuckers praying to him. That's why it's real.
That's why it existed. It
That's what
manifested from.
So
Yeah.
now, if you want to argue the fact that if a man named Jesus ever exists, I don't fucking know. I could probably say yeah. Because guess what? If I know Latrell and he end up being some type of Buddhist monk or some type of that created his own philosophy, and the world blows up today, and we trying to rebuild the planet, and we find this manuscript. Guess what? His shit is a new philosophy in the Word of God. That's all left. That gives us some type of blueprint of understanding who we are based on Latrell knowing who the fuck he was.
Like he is off consciousness. Yep, exactly.
So, and what are we gonna start? Are we gonna start recording our own manuscripts?
Yeah.
Recording our own laws.
Yeah. Yeah. We need it.
So we have the same power.
Yep. Yep.
That's what
and not knowing this stuff playing, this stuff have power. Enough of us could get together and go to court, and we could make some shit happen.
in the midst of your upbringing, you might acquire 12 disciples, Latrell.
Yep.
You might acquire 12 disciples, 12 people that follow agree with you.
Yep.
But you might have thousands and hundreds of thousands, but you might have 12 good men that
12 people
got your back. You know that's them your guys.
Same thing. Same thing.
So my point of saying that is the dangerous part of tapping into magic, because I don't want to tell people like, we don't want to encourage people like, yo, get into these magic books and stuff like that, and without understanding, like having a disclaimer as far as if they slip into some other type of information.
Yeah, because
that book is pretty safe. That book is pretty safe, but there's some shit out there.
I know.
People be questioning, thinking like, oh my gosh, he worships the devil or shit like that. No, they don't understand. See, the magic and a lot of the keys to understanding that the power that we have is inside the books that they call demonic.
Yeah.
You see what I mean?
Yeah.
So this is what I tell people. And you have to go through the darkness in order to see the light.
Yeah, you got to.
You have to go through the darkness in order to see the light.
Yeah.
There's no escaping.
Yeah, no escaping. That's just like when you were a kid, that light at the end of the hallway. It's way at the end of the hallway, but you got to go through that dark just to even get to that. Well, it's the same thing.
Okay.
Same thing.
Okay, the perception of darkness is evil. Oh, that must mean you originated from evil then. Because last time I checked, you came from darkness by coming out your mother's womb.
Yep.
You spent 9 months in darkness.
Yep. Portal. Yeah.
Before you was poured into the light.
Yeah.
Most of our answers lie in the darkness.
In the darkness. Why you think you more calm when you could sit in the dark and you could get your thoughts together? You cut the light off and you good. Not like
and the sound, and you hear the sound of silence.
Yeah.
Silence has the sound.
Yeah, it does. They do.
You can hear the frequency.
Yeah.
Like literally. Yeah. It's not quiet.
Have you ever been so silent where you hear ringing? Like it's so silent you can hear like a ringing. Boy, that's too. We'd have got too deep. We got too deep.
No, because them motherfuckers come after you. If motherfuckers coming in there unarmed and shit, and they really don't know themselves, they gon' it's just like being a nigga that's trying to play like he's street, and he go around certain goons, and they go around. This is exactly how the so-called evil spirits and demons operate. See, a demon is nothing different than a bully ass nigga on the street that smells weak. That's it.
Yeah. Fear-based. It's all fear-based.
You ask me, am I scared to worry about a demon? What the fuck I'm gonna be scared to worry about a demon? I should be a demon's biggest problem. A demon shouldn't want to see me. You know what I'm saying? Because a demon does not want to be face to face with somebody that sees the light.
That's it, right? They always want to attack the weak, the ones that's in the dark, the fearful ones. They never come to the ones that's standing right in the light or near the light. Come on, it never works like that, because they only can feed that energy, can feed off low end energy. It can't feed off this up here. It can only feed off this low end. And they, whatever word they want to use for it, I look at it as it's low end energy, it's dark forces, it's whatever people want to call it.
Yeah, low
It's,
vibration.
yeah, it's a low frequency that stays down there, but you alleviate that frequency soon as even just with a simple thought process, you eliminate that frequency. Soon as you go to a higher level, it's gone. You ain't even worried about it no more. You ain't even scared no more. Like, oh, I'm good now, man. I got that. Just that simple. Like, we have that power, and that's manipulating. That's manipulating the reality, the matrix, so called.
That's how you do it again. So when y'all dipping into these magic books, do not take these magical spells and rituals without.
People take it literal.
It's some things. You know what? It's kind of hard to describe, bro. It's like I would say it's some things that I could apply. You know what? I take that back. Right now, because I understand who I am, and I don't need nobody else's ritual.
Yeah, you don't need right.
What I do though, I do have a certain respect for the elders, for the gods and the goddess out there. I understand there's other deities and energies that are accessible for us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you have to have a great understanding of yourself and these deities. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Or at least you can't truly have a complete understanding of anything outside of you, if you know what I'm saying, that you didn't help create. But the thing is that if you do request some type of energy or something from whatever deity, always go in there with your intent and letting them know that, hey, I come in peace. I come in love and peace. So maybe that's like saying, like when we do like an affidavit, you know what I'm saying, that all words prescribed within this document is to my best knowledge. You know, that's understanding. So now if you happen to be an evil deity, or if it's a wrong, I'm letting you know that wasn't my intention on calling on calling upon you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't request. Just we got to be very specific when we're dealing with these. That's all I'm saying. Now, so be careful. So I believe we be very specific, and we don't go in, you know, asking and begging like we do, you know, Jesus, like, Lord, please.
Yeah.
And we start naming upon all these other gods.
Man.
Like, don't do because guess what? When you start begging and you get your answer, you might not get the answer that you want, or they might give you what you asked for. So, but be careful what you ask for, because you might get that back plus what they need in return. And what they want in return, you might not have been ready to give them. You know what I'm saying? Or might not be. So that's what I'm saying. So before I get up out of here, a real quick example of working our own magic is one spell that I created. This when I was going through that financial bullshit in 2010. Even though it wasn't until the recent magic I realized, just a few years ago, so I really changed my fucking money situation. But when I started doing the magic, this is one of my first rituals. Basically, literally, bro, I was flooded. I had like garbage bags full of bills, bro. Like, it was like parking tickets and all types of shit. Just doubling up, all this shit. So it's like, man, you know, they put us in positions where it's like we can't dig ourselves out of this. It's just too much shit.
Right.
So it's not meant for you to get out. That's why they flooding you with it. They want you to fucking.
That's why they flood you with it.
So I took all them bills and I went on my back deck. I put all them bitches on a barbecue grill.
Yeah.
I put some chicken on that shit. I burnt it. I didn't use no charcoal. But I used that as the fuel for the fire. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, all that man. So basically, my visualization of it is that I'm relinquishing myself from all this debt. You know what I'm saying?
From all this.
I'm releasing this back into the universe. I'm giving it back. It's not mine. Yeah. And then I was eating. I cooked on it because I wanted to enjoy doing it. You know what I'm saying? So we enjoy food or whatever like that. So
Yeah.
that was my whole ritual. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So that was one and accustomed to a couple of the spiritual baths and stuff like that that I used to do.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
curry,
Yeah.
curry is good.
Okay.
Also, organic sea salt, and
I
also rosemary. So
okay.
it was a brew that I did. I used to put up all type of like pictures and stuff like that on my altars, you know, to
Yeah.
visualize things that I want. Because ultimately, this is the biggest mistake we do on making magical spells on ourselves. We tend to talk
Mm-hmm.
about and focus on the things that we don't want. Well, we have to reverse it and start picturing and visualizing the things
Stuff
that we
you do.
want. Because
Yeah.
the laws of nature and the laws of the universe is like, cause it's once you put a thought out, you just put out the vibration and frequency. So it
You
has to
put
come
out that
back. It
vibration.
has to come back
Yeah.
that way, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So if we put out the positive and the things that we want, eventually that has to come back. Especially
Yeah.
if we not just think about it, but we have to believe that it is ours. I used to drive down the street in a busted ass fucking Jeep Cherokee key, whatever the fuck it was, and you know, and I used to visualize myself, and I stopped myself from hating the next person because a lot
Yeah.
of indirectly, if we not no haters, but we indirectly, it's like
Yeah.
you be
But
driving that busted ass car and shit, knowing you
yeah.
deserve better, knowing you done worked your ass off. You look on the side, you see this. I used to hate on. I used to be hating on them young ass niggas that be riding like this little
Yeah.
nigga. You
Yeah.
know,
You see a ride, you like,
like look at this. Like look at this little motherfucker.
look at this shit.
But now I start like I see somebody like doing like level like I'm like
Yeah,
man,
I like it.
shit,
Like
level up.
they ride.
I see some
Like
shit
that's how you ride right
that's
there.
what I'm talking
Yeah.
about. Level up.
Yeah.
You know, man, however
Yeah.
you at it, however you
Yeah.
obtain, level up.
Yeah.
You know, so
Yeah.
that's much what it is. But I start visualizing the car I was driving in as if like it was mine. When I got my first foreign, I went to the car lot, seen that motherfucker. I'm like, this is my shit. You
That's
know what I'm saying?
mine.
I sat up in
Yeah.
there. I was quiet. I was rubbing on the leather and shit.
Yep. Like this.
Sat back.
Yeah.
I just visualized myself driving this my like literally put like making myself feel like I already had an experience with
You
it.
already had. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Went to pick up that bitch a week later. The niggas at the dealership couldn't even believe it. Like nigga, how you do?
Like how you get
Nigga, I was coming back. You know what I'm saying? Like that. You know? But man,
But that's real. That's powerful, man. That's powerful. We have to. I do it now. I ain't even got my shit. I'm already like, oh, that y'all that moving that out the way for something else. I'm like, oh
you got
shit,
to.
yeah.
No, that's
Oh
the
yeah.
same.
I'm like, oh
Same
yeah.
shit happened to me. The same shit
Yeah.
happened to me. I did the
Yeah.
same thing you did when you was like, okay. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? That's what you gotta do because you gotta respect the game. You gotta know
You
like,
got to.
it's something I did wrong, something I missed.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
That's
Yep.
it. Game
Yep.
respect.
That's it. Yeah.
It's all
Yeah.
good. You
I'm
know?
ready for that new thing. Now I see that. I see that new thing. Just I see it already. I see that new thing. Like, oh, okay. Yeah. Wait till they see this. They'll be looking like,
Right. Wait till they see this.
really?
Wait till they see this. If you want that
Yeah.
bigger house, that better car, it's like it's like people, it's like, because you got people that master the art of thinking and visualizing it. Now you got to put some type of action to it. That means you actually got to start looking for a new car.
You
Start
got to
looking for
stop.
a house.
Yeah.
Go shop. Go to the car lot. Test drive some shit.
Test drive something. Yeah, you could test drive whatever you got license. If you got a license for these places, you could go test drive. Like, let me.
You
Yeah.
gotta feel it.
Hey, you know what? I'm good. I'm glad you said that because I'm gonna do that. I'm glad you said it.
Hey, how you get it? How you gonna get it, bro?
I want. Yeah. I'm glad. I want a new Ram. I had an old. I want a new one. I want a new one.
We will be shocked to realize how things are so accessible to us. But you have to go. This is the thing. I tell people like somebody said they got a new job. Okay, cool. It's like, but they want to do this in life, but they celebrate getting this new job, but some shit they really don't want to do, but they getting paid and they ain't got to worry about no money no more. I say, okay, so now tell me what's the difference between that two? Well, I don't know. Well, the difference is that you applied and went for that job. So how about you apply the energy that you took to get to obtain that job, to obtain a certain level, a degree, a success with what you want to do for yourself, your own business. Just apply the They told you got to apply for this, so you got to apply for that too.
Yeah, that's why they call it apply. That word speaks volumes. Apply.
You gotta do 40 to 60 hours a week for that shit. Try to really apply 40 to 60 hours a week. Give yourself 2 weeks of doing what the fuck you want to do. Try applying literally like you on the clock. Try to apply 40 to 60 hours and doing everything you can do that you can financially, physically do, because everything don't need money for you to accomplish certain things to move forward. Do everything that you can do, everything within that 40, 60 hours. Watch what the fuck happen.
What's up? Oh, I'm taking that to heart all the way because I'm lit. That's like for real. That shit, like, I'm like, okay.
You already took yourself out of the circle. See, that was the first problem when you said earlier about you kept on repeating the same cycle. We keep repeating the same cycle. But what we realized is after we thought about it, you're repeating the same thing, the same cycles based on the people that you surrounded by. Because they do the same shit. You can't talk to motherfuckers about starting a company and doing this, doing that, and then because when you start telling other people about it, you know what I'm saying, they start giving you their ideas and shit like that. How's a person that's never had their own business will give you any suggestion or beneficial advice? How?
Right.
How?
None.
And so it's tell them about it. They don't have any credibility for that.
Yeah.
So if you ain't got nobody, you gotta talk to yourself. Yourself will reveal a lot of shit, actually.
Yeah, it do.
Your own devil's advocate.
Yeah. Oh, I'll be in this motherfucker. Man, I be in this motherfucker going through it. He's like, man, you know you shouldn't have did that. Why? What the fuck? Like, you got, like, I look myself in the mirror. I be in the mirror like, you already know what this is. You got to do this. It's on you. I literally, because you project that energy right back into you. Like, that person you looking like, because if you negative about yourself, it projects back onto you. If you positive, you project yourself. Even when people physically look at their bodies in the mirror, even you not saying nothing, looking at something you don't like, you projecting that on yourself. Work on it then.
In the mirror, not egotistically, but start looking in the mirror. Most people just, look at the mirror. Look in the mirror. Look in the mirror. Really look at the image you see in the mirror.
Yeah.
It's something you look. But if they did that, they will recognize things that really are not acceptable. You know what I'm saying? And then if they true about themselves, they'll do shit to change that image. You know what I'm saying? But it takes help. It takes something outside of you. But the magic is that you can produce that something outside of you. Like I do shit like this. Most men got an ego about ourselves. You know what I'm saying? So if somebody walk up and be like, let's say if you ain't been in the gym in a while, right? And you be like, somebody be like, so you know you need to go and shit like that, but somebody be like, say you go to a party and shit, you motherfucker like, man, you looking weak as hell, man. You looking small. Your ass gonna go to the gym every day.
You going to the gym?
That's gonna be your motivation because that's how men work. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that nigga said I look weak. Oh, hell no, nigga, I'm in this bitch.
This is the problem though, bro. The problem is that majority of us don't have people that's actually gonna be honest with us. Like my thing is like, who are you hanging around that watch you become a fat ass slob, or like who watched you? Especially motherfuckers that used to be in shape and this and that. Who watched this? If you got a girlfriend, she need to get fired. If you got you know what I'm saying? Like that. Like you say, watch me do this? No. You know what I'm saying? So my thing is, so the thing is, people don't tell us the truth, man. So I would do shit like this. It's just like right now. Like in my new crib, I know it's about to be cold. I'm realistic with myself. I know, like, I'm not finna be going outside much at all. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not. So me traveling and going here, I need to make it in my facility. So how I'm gonna do this? So like I need things. I'm the type of nigga to put a punching bag in the middle of the kitchen. If I got,
Yep.
you know, because the thing is, psychological thing. It's like, because the body, your mind is always gonna tell you, and your mind always gonna tell you the things that you need to do. And that has nothing to do with any. Actually, people might think that's a physical. That physical activity is gonna produce and spark things in me mentally and spiritually. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
So I might be physically hitting a bag and swinging some swords, but I'm doing something else mentally and spiritually.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So in order for me to be that self that's gonna tell me the truth, I know I can't honestly wake up and walk past these devices every day and not use them.
And I.
You see what I mean? I know. See, it's easy for me to drive past the gym, right?
Yeah.
Or you know what I'm saying? Or just be like, nah, I go to my. You can't wake up and walk past no goddamn.
You can't walk past that punching bag if it's right there. As soon as you get up, you
can't.
I got at least hit this motherfucker a couple times.
You're going to at least hit it because it's so embedded inside of you already. You're going to at least your intention like, let me just hit it. Then you're gonna start doing the whole fucking workout because now you amped. You know what I'm saying? That's how it works. That's how you trick yourself. You put things in front of yourself to help activate certain things in yourself. I used to write myself notes like on the front door, like drop down and give me $100, little bitch.
Yeah, and get the and now you like shit. Let me.
I don't like the B word. I don't like
me neither. Right.
So calling herself a bitch, I still take that shit personal. Like, man, who calling a punk bitch? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I'm finna go down there, drop down, give it to 100. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Logical, and all we
that's right.
These are different techniques to reprogram ourselves. You know what I'm saying? You can literally reprogram yourself.
Yeah.
I go to sleep listening to certain things. So it's seeping into myself.
Yeah.
For people that want to sleep listening to regular ass TV, that's very dangerous for one. Because you allow anything to jump into your subconscious. They call it this shit. They call television programming. Why would you allow some random shit to be playing on the TV while you sleep? Anything. So now your mind is reproducing thoughts that's not even yours. So now you acting out based on thoughts that you think is yours.
Yep.
It's like
stupid. I play the nature sound sometime. I play the water running in the nature sometime just to cleanse all that noise in my head. Like before I lay down, I'll play that for a good minute. And I'm done with it. I just got a board. I got me a little bulletin board. Like, I'm finna start writing on that again because I stopped writing on it. I had stopped writing on it, and I'm like, damn. So I stopped writing on that motherfucker. I stopped doing that shit.
Right.
So
I got one too. It's something about it's because it's first it's a thought. Once you write it, the power of your hand. You know. You provoking the power of God within yourself, like you writing into existence. That's like the scroll, a holy scroll. You writing it. So now, not only that, so that writing is an action. So first it's a thought, then it's an action. Now you put that board on the wall. You have a visual. So you have a thought, an action, visual. You have now everything is in threes. So now you have enough to provoke further action and stuff like that. You have enough to provoke. And that's basic magic.
Yeah. Basic. And that's all it takes. Just if you like people that mastered that, like real, like they done mastered that the basic threes, and they out here. They out here. Like I said, I'm on it now. Me and my nephew, we be on it. Me and him do so much stuff together because we've been learning and stuff. We do a lot of stuff. Me and him just we put the electric hot water heater in early. That's why I just got done doing. That's why I'm like, me and him, we got a food truck. Me and him been building that food truck up, getting that shit together. Me and him started the prep course. I said, bro, go and put your donuts, start the prep course. Let's do this. Like, cause we behind. I was like, bro, we behind, man. We done gave too much energy doing too much other shit because we started off good. We good and we started off. start letting too much outside shit, and we got off our focus. And me and him went through the same shit damn near at the same time one day. I said, you know what? I said, see, bro. I said, one, I said we got a strong connection like dealing in commerce because we on the same frequency. We on the same frequency with this thing. As soon as one of us tipped off or might have did so, it affected the other one immediately. Like I said, man, we got to be careful. Like we really got to walk there for being careful because I'm like, we breaking a family cycle right now. We breaking a family cycle right now. So it's important that we got to operate different. Got to operate. Got to think different. Got to move different. Got to do things kind of strategically or plan ahead in order just to even get to that level. You know what I mean? Because when I see y'all cats doing it, that motivates me. Like certain people be like, man, that shit motivate me. Like, oh yes, bro, I'm doing that shit, man. I gotta get on my shit. I'm bullshit. Like I need to let me go and step it up. You know what I mean? I know it's a process, but go on and step it up. I gotta read more, or I need to be studying more. I gotta cut that out. Quit doing that bad habit every day in the morning. When I get up, I'm doing this instead of doing that. So it's definitely it's kind of weird. Like it's crazy because before I even got on the cab, I just had went on there, signed up, donated to do my prep course, called nephew. Then I was like, let me go on Facebook and check. The first I seen you on the first day, I said, man, let me see what bro talking about. Clicked on there, boom. That's how it works. That's how it works. That's how it works. And that's gonna keep sparking ideas because I see that. I love that God body, man. That God body image you do. That guy when you were that, man, that shit cold. I got a matter of fact.
Got it on right now, you know. Stay with the God body. Oh yeah. You see, you working some magic over there.
Yeah, I got some ideas I'm working on because I got an ideal. I gotta shoot that to you when I do it. With that, yeah, I got some ideas. I just finna get back in because I'm artist, man. I do all but that side of my brain have been operating for a while now, like just because I wasn't tapping in no more.
Your creator side. See, once you start, as a God, you are a creator, right?
Yeah.
So the feeling that you get from every creation, nobody can never replace it. The experience of creation is gonna manifest things around you that nothing else can. That's why you have to continue creating any form, because a creation is nothing more than a different way of expressing yourself. Whether you a painter, a music producer, violin, a pianist, you know, that's the person going into their God body. You know what I'm saying? Which their God mind, and expressing themselves based on their own unique creativity and creation.
Yeah, right.
You know, so it never be another you. You know, it's like, so people that replicating with other people, that's stupid because they're not creating anything.
They're not creating it. Yeah.
Not creating anything.
Yeah.
So definitely, yeah. I always make sure you know, I keep certain elements tight of constantly creating in different areas and stuff like that produce provoke certain thought patterns and
even people don't need the simple as cleaning.
Yeah.
Cleaning.
Or cooking.
Cleaning up the energy around you. Hit the floor, back and forth, wipe the walls down. Like just little shit.
You can clean physically, right? You
can
clean, but if your intent was to clean beneath the surface and clean spirits, like to clean there's times where, like, if you have a certain negative person that come over your house, you have to do a spiritual cleanse on your house. You might have to burn some sage.
I got some too.
You have to eliminate, because you control the dynamics and vibration and frequency of your kingdom. You know, so if somebody coming there with a polluted energy, it's your duty to cleanse. Some people house you go to, they have a bad energy. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Like if you have like a big argument in one room in your house, you know, that energy can stay in there until you cleanse it, until you clean it out. You know?
Yep.
That shit real, man.
Yeah. Real talk.
I'm finna go figure out where I'm finna watch this fight at, bro. I'm finna tune out.
Me too. I just I got it on my hookup. Man, I gotta put you up on Vader streams, man. If you got a fire stick, man, everything.
Oh, put me up. Oh, please send me that.
I'm gonna send you the link. I'm gonna just inbox you the link. $15, everything, sports, everything. It's on my fire stick. That's all I watch. I don't mess with nothing else. I cut everything off. No direct TV, no Comcast, nothing. All I got is internet and that.
You can get what you want. It's not about what you do. It's find the source. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
People are consumers, man.
Yeah.
I got $300 Comcast bills. What the fuck?
Fuck is that shit? Man, I cut all that shit off. I can send you the link while I'm here. I'm finna find this link because I'm finna send you right to this link. Man, and you could, man, this, I said, man, I ain't going back. I said, man, yeah, you can watch the fight and everything. If I want to watch games all day, I can watch any game I want to. But I don't, I only ain't got time to just sit and do that. I'm going to go to Vader. I'm going to send you the link. I'm going to put it. Let me find the Vader stream. There we go. Yeah, I'm going to send you this because they got, this stuff done got big.
Okay.
Oh, here we go. I'm going to send you the link to the, to that one. And I'm gonna go on. I'm finna inbox it in your Facebook.
I bet.
And you can go to this link. Man, this is the truth. It worked good on the fire. It don't work on the Roku. It work on the fire stick though. I'm about to shoot you this one right now. I'll put that up there. Yeah, I watch it, man. Everything, all the shows, whatever you want to watch, it's on there. All right, there we go. Let me open that up. And you get 5 devices.
Bet.
You get 5 devices. So you got 5 devices that you can use with that.
Bet.
Bam, there it go.
Bet it up. Gratitude.
Yeah.
All right, shit. I'm gonna holler at you tomorrow.
Yeah, man. All right, peace. All right, for sure. One.
So I hate talking to myself.
For sure. All right. Yep.
Gratitude.
All right.
Yep.